Live inside of our team training where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today is actually part 3 of our series of how to resell HighLevel. On day 1, we talked about how to create an offer. We chose one tool, and I showed you how to give access to the user to only that one tool manually, and then I also showed you how to do it automatically. Yesterday, we created a sales funnel and set all of that up with the workflow and all of that. So now today, we are talking about how to find the perfect client for your offer and how to put it in front of them to actually encourage them to message you. Okay, so this is a process, and I'm going to walk you through step by step how to do it. Okay, so before we even get started promoting or doing anything, we really need to think about who is our customer and where are they. Okay. Now, you can choose a niche. You can choose a product, whatever. It doesn't really matter, right? But you have to think about if you're choosing a niche or a specific product that you want to promote, you have to think about who are the customers of this product or what do they need that I can provide for them, right? So we determined social media is the planner, but are we wanting to niche down even more? Maybe we just want marketers. We want to think about what is the end goal of our business, okay? If we are wanting to be a local business agency using HighLevel, and if you're unfamiliar with HighLevel, it's the white label SaaS platform that we use inside of our agency. We have also partnered with other software companies to have the ability to add more tools. So we have HighLevel plus over 30 additional tools. You can go to bridgetbartlett.com to create a free trial. But what we want to do is we're trying to pin down our customer. Okay, so if we decide we want to do local business, I have chosen lawn care business owners. Okay, that's easy for me because I know lawn care business owners. And really, you should, if you're going to niche down, you should know something about the niche that you're choosing, or at least be very interested in it so that you can research what it is that they actually need. Okay, now I know from experience that where are lawn care business owners? Okay, they're on YouTube. Okay, they're searching YouTube. They are posting videos of their business and different things that they're doing on YouTube. So definitely YouTube is a great resource. Okay, especially if they're a brand new company, they are looking for tips on how to start a lawn care business. Okay, also if they're an established company, they may have their own YouTube channel. Okay. They're also probably using Canva. Okay, so Canva, is a free or very inexpensive, even their paid plan. It's a graphic design tool that's very beginner friendly. And when you're thinking about what type of tools a lawn care business owner is going to use, you have to remember, just like every local business owner, they are not really wanting to be marketers. Okay, I wanted to be a marketer, but not every lawn care business owner wants to be a marketer. So they're not looking for very complicated things, right? A lawn care business owner is probably not going to sign up for HighLevel, but they may sign up for your HighLevel agency because they still need a website. They still need user-friendly tools. Okay, so if they are, and if especially if they're a small business, they're probably doing their own marketing and everything as well. Okay, so Canva, that is one of the resources, right? And I'll explain to you, what are we going to do with this information just a few seconds. But I wanted to make sure that you understand, when we do go to, Facebook and we're looking for our target customer, it's important to kind of brainstorm this out and think, okay, this is my customer. Now, where is my customer at, right? So QuickBooks, that's another one. I mean, every lawn care business owner has expenses, and QuickBooks is a very popular one, and that's really universal for small business owners. A lot of us use QuickBooks. AWeber, okay, they're likely sending out emails. AWeber is a very popular email marketing software, so they may be using AWeber, right? So maybe we want to go to like the AWeber group. okay? And then look for our target customer there, right? YardBook, okay? YardBook here. Now, YardBook is a software that is specific for lawn care business owners, okay? It helps you manage your invoices and estimates and routing and all of that. The same with Jobber, okay? Now, because these are specific softwares for this specific niche, this is really valuable, okay? Now, you could go, of course, to lawn care business owner groups, okay, on Facebook, and that is definitely a great resource to use. But you definitely want to be thinking about that very targeted groups. Okay. It's not, you don't always want to go to just your local group or, marketing groups or like post your business here. I mean, those are all going to be marketers, right? But we want to really fine tune our search to be our target customer. Okay. And then ClickFunnels. A lot of people, because ClickFunnels is so popular, a lot of times business owners will just go to ClickFunnels because it's all they've really heard about, or it's easier than WordPress, like myself. That's what I did. I didn't go to ClickFunnels, but I went to another software because I tried WordPress first because that's really all I knew, right? You may try Wix. I mean, that would be a good one as well. Okay. So here's some examples to get you thinking of where would my lawn care business owners, where are they hanging out? Okay. What are they interested in so that I can now go and target these specific areas. Okay. Now, of course, I wanted to give you another example. So coaches. Okay. Let's say that coaches are my target customer. And you can see a lot of these are the same. Okay. YouTube. Of course, coaches are on YouTube, okay? Whether it's like an affiliate marketing coach or a health coach or whatever it is, definitely YouTube is a great place for coaches to go and promote their business and share their value and build their brand and all of that. Canva, of course, I mean, if you're doing any type of marketing, you likely use Canva, so that's a great resource. QuickBooks, of course, we all need to manage our expenses. AWeber, Kajabi is a popular resource for coaches. Also, specific coaching groups, okay? For like, coaches, course creators, those types of groups. Of course, coaches are going to go to those groups. ClickFunnels as well, same thing. It's just a simple website builder. It's very popular, so a lot of times people just go there. And then, of course, influencer groups. For example, if, there is a very popular coach within my niche or just popular coaches in general, they probably have really large groups that's specific for their audience. Okay. You can go to those groups as well. And that is going to be a really good place for you to pick up coaches. Okay. Because especially if that influencer is teaching people how to be coaches, they are likely going to be coaches in that group. Okay. So hopefully that kind of helped you get a good idea. I do want to say hello to Maria, who's watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so let's go to Facebook. Okay, now you can see here. Well, first of all, let me show you this before I go there. Okay. You remember that we created on Monday the website. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let me go to my Vision Agency snapshot here. So we created our website, and remember, we are giving the social media planner. Okay, now if you guys are my affiliate, you can see in your bonuses where you have this whole system here. Okay, it's included in the agency snapshot. So we have our offer. Okay, we have our $1 a month for the social media tool, with which of course we are going to then upsell them for the rest of the tools that we have inside of HighLevel. Okay, so that's the system we've created, and now we want to promote it. Okay. Now, before I get started, I did want to show you, if you go to your resources tab and you go to the HighLevel onboarding, because you need to have HighLevel if you want to use this training here. And then you go to part 3, that's the training that we're on right now. You're actually going to get this Facebook cover template, that presentation I just showed you, and also a post to pen. Okay, because what we want to do, and I'm getting ready to show you why, what we want to do is we want to utilize our Facebook page as a type of group, okay, to promote our business. Facebook profiles are much better than groups or business pages. I know a lot of people disagree, and I know that I've done lots of training training on this before, but I think it's important to, even though I've done the training and it may seem a little redundant to some people, but it's important to give different examples, right? So this is the same process that I've showed before, but it's going to be for a different topic, okay? It's going to be for a different offer, and that's why I thought it was important to show this, okay? Now, of course, this is an offer that I did a training on an MLM, and so this is not my actual Facebook page. This is an extra one, and so I created, the banner to promote the system, and then also a pinned post here. Okay, now obviously this is not going to work for my social media planner. Okay, it may work for the same audience, but what I want to do is I want to create another banner to promote my social media planner. Now remember, HighLevel, when you create your own HighLevel account, not a My Vision Agency member, you are a sub account within my HighLevel account, okay? But if you have your own HighLevel account, you are branding these tools, okay? So when you are saying, grab this, social media planner for just $1 a month, it's going to be your business planner. So if it is, Floyd's agency, then it's going to be Floyd's social media planner, okay, or whatever his business is. And hello, Floyd. It could be Maria's social media planner. Of course, you'd want to call it, something that is relevant to the business. Maria says, sometimes I need to hear it more than once. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm so glad that you said that, because I totally get, sometimes you just need to see a few examples before you start noticing a trend, and, to really grasp the whole idea and process. Okay. So again, we're just something so simple. We're just saying only $1 a month, social media planner. Okay. And then we have this cool graphic. Okay. Now for the pinned post, again, we're just creating a very simple graphic. It's actually better to do less than more. Okay. So we're just saying social media planner, only $1 a month, and we're going to pin this on our Facebook page. Okay. Now, again, you guys have these templates that I'm showing here. You guys have them here in the HighLevel onboarding so that you can use as your own. Okay. So let's go back here. So what I want to do is I want to replace this cover, and I want to replace this pinned post. And if you notice on the graphics, it has our website. Okay. You want to do that, of course, on down here, and you want to also put the link, because you want to make it as simple as possible for people to actually go to your offer. Okay. And it's not very good to have the link in the post, but since you're going to pin this to the top, then it's good to have the post. Okay. So that is how you want to basically set up your profile, so that when you start, friend requesting the correct people, then they will see what you have to offer. Okay. So it's really your first time to advertise to them. Okay. So if we're looking for lawn care business owners, okay, like we said, we want to go to maybe YardBook. Okay, because that's where lawn care business owners are hanging out. YardBook users, that's a good one. They have over 3,500 members. Here's their business page, Brian's Lawn Maintenance YouTube, so that's probably an influencer. Yard Hub. There's lots of different groups. You can even get specific here if you want to, and then look for these groups. Now, once you find a group, okay, you're just going to click on the group, and then you're going to use Friend Connector. Okay. Now, it's better if you post some value in the group, that maybe you want to give something for free. Okay. You definitely have to stay within the rules of the group so that you don't get banned. But maybe you want to say, hey, I have a checklist for, the top 10 things you have to do to promote your lawn care business, if you guys are interested. Or maybe what you want to do, since this is a YardBook group, and I've actually done this, do a training on YardBook on how to do something, and then post it in the group, right? Because what that does is that establishes you as someone of authority on YardBook. And even though maybe you're not an affiliate of YardBook, which they don't have one, I've already looked before, but now they feel like they know you a little bit better. Okay. So as opposed to not knowing you at all, right? So if they comment on your post, or maybe they don't comment, it still gives you the opportunity to kind of position yourself before sending them a friend request. Okay. Now, one thing that you can do is you can scan this group. Okay, so I can assign a point system here, but if I wanted to scan this group and see, a few things, right? What are the most popular posts that got the most engagement? Who are the top influencers of this group? Because that is definitely someone that I want to send friend requests to. So I can not only get content ideas, but I can also actually pick out the most engaged posts so that I can send friend requests to. So once I've scanned it with GrooveFlu, I can click there, and then you'll see now I can see all of the top influencers, and I can click here and then go to the actual post. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but I can go to the actual post where it was listed, right? And I can also look at the influencers here, okay? Now, if I wanted to go back here and say that this was one of the posts and it got a lot of engagement, I could click here and then I could use Friend Connector Pro, and then I could send all of the people who engaged here, whether they just reacted, sent comments, or posted comments, or maybe I want to choose both, and then I want to choose the actual I want to choose the actual reactions. I can choose the lookup interval, which, it's better if you're going to do a lot to use, maybe 3 minutes or something like that. You can choose the specific gender or the country. Maybe you just only want to choose lawn care business owners in the United States. So you can be very specific, and there's definitely a lot of training on each of the individual tools, so I don't want to bore you to death with that. But not only can you do that there, but you can also go to the members, and you can send a friend request to all of the members who meet your criteria as well. Okay, you just go to the members tab, you set your criteria, and then you can click run. And then what it's going to do is it's going to scroll through the whole members of the group, and it's going to send them all friend requests as long as they met that criteria. Okay. Now, something else you want to do, you can only have 5,000 friends in your personal Facebook profile. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make sure to use the friend disconnector. Okay, so what friend disconnector does is it actually scans your Facebook profile, and it tells you like who are the people who have not engaged or sent you a message, and this allows you to purge all of the inactive profiles from your Facebook profile, so that you can invite new friends, because like I said, you only have 5,000, so you want to make sure that these 5,000 are people who are actually engaging with you and actually real profiles who are potentially interested in your business. Okay, you also have the Genius Messenger CRM, so when you are corresponding with these people and they're messaging you, you can keep track of all of them. It also integrates with your HighLevel account, so you have the ability to update your sales pipelines and add tags and use webhooks and send broadcast messages, because maybe you have a new training on something that is, maybe your social media scheduler or something like that you want to promote. Okay. You also have Meffin Evan. Meffin Evan is an autoresponder for your Facebook Messenger. So if someone messages you, then you can actually use different keywords, and you can say, if they ask for info, then you send this message. And if they ask for a call, then you can send this message. Okay. Lots of things that you can do there with that. You're also able to scan or filter your timeline. So maybe, once you've gotten a lot of friends here, and maybe you want to search your timeline for specific keywords, you can use that by using Post Filter Pro. And all of these tools are in the professional plan, but you also can now purchase them as a member at a huge discount. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. Okay. So even if you're on the beginner plan, you can still, if there are just maybe a few of these tools you want to use, you can actually purchase them at a crazy low discount than the regular price. So you have the Post Filter. Okay. Then you have the Post Profits Pro. Okay. Now Post Profits Pro is one of my favorite tools to use, and I'm going to show you why. Okay. So let's say that I'm posting here, right? I posted a screenshot of my social media planner, and I'm saying, hey, for a limited time, I'm giving access to my social media planner to my business for just $1 a month. Comment below if you want to claim this, before it's over or something like that, right? Because you want to definitely put like a time limit on it so that people, feel like they need to take action instead of wait. Okay. So you're just going to post that there. When you do that, you're going to use Post Profits. Okay. And what Post Profits does is that actually it's very simple to set up. I have training on this as well. But what it does is that actually all the people who comment below, and that's a great strategy to get them to comment rather than just post your link, because we're trying to trick the algorithm. Okay. So when they comment below, what that does is it tells Facebook that people want to see this post, so that it's going to show them to more people. Also, by commenting below instead of just sharing your link, first of all, they don't like to share posts that have links that take someone outside of Facebook. Okay. So when they share the link, you're hurting that post. But when they comment below to get more info, then Post Profits Pro will actually respond to them and say, great, I'll private message you some information. So now you are corresponding. There's a two-way conversation. Okay. That's what's going to help you to increase the engagement on that post. Okay. So there's a two-way conversation now, and now you're sending a private message. Okay. So they've asked for information. You've commented that says you're going to private message them, and the Post Profits Pro will send them that message to say, hey, thanks for asking for more info. Here's the link that you can sign up to claim this tool for $1 a month. Okay. And then you share the system that I showed you to create yesterday. All right. Now this makes this whole process automated. Okay. The only thing that you have to make sure to do is invite the correct people who are going to be interested in your offer. And it's not just the dollar social media scheduler. It's the end game that you're looking for. Okay. You can get many, many people who are interested in a social media scheduler, but you want to think about what is the end goal? Who is the person that I want inside of my agency, right? Who are they going to be if I am, reselling YouTube ads, or I am, doing Facebook ads, or I'm a web designer? Are these people going to be my target audience? If I'm only doing a lawn care business, then I want to make sure that I'm not really concentrating on inviting a lot of coaches into my agency, right? Coaches would still love the $1 social media planner, but if that's not your target audience, then that's not what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're getting the correct people into your profile, okay? So I hope that that has helped you kind of clarify, figuring out who your target audience is, who it is that they that you need, right? Now, I did want to show you just a few more things. Let's say that we are looking for coaches, okay? And if I just type in coaches, because we talked about some, several options that coaches would be, I can go to groups here, and you can see that there are lots of groups for coaches, okay? Online coaches and consultants, Facebook ad strategy coaches, life coaches. You could even narrow down to specific niches of coaches, okay? But also, like I said, you could go to Canva, okay? If they're using Canva, there's lots of people in the Canva groups. There's even Canva affiliates if you're interested in, promoting. Maybe you focus on the high-level affiliate offers, and then maybe you want to make if that's your end goal, right? You probably want to go to the Canva affiliates group. All right, now there's lots of different groups here that have to do with Canva. So you can see it's really unlimited opportunities here. And maybe Canva for teachers, right? Canva for virtual assistants and content creators. So you can get very specific just by looking for people who are interested in Canva. Now, what about YouTube? Okay, we could go to just search YouTube, and you'll see in the groups, there's lots of people who are in these YouTube groups, but you definitely want to be thinking about, there's also going to be a lot of spammers in the groups and things like that. So maybe you want to do like YouTube creators, or maybe you want to go specifically to like other YouTube tools like TubeBuddy. Okay, that's a YouTube tool. And then you could, there's me. But you could go to the groups, and you'll see TubeBuddy community. You could also use like vidIQ. That's another one. If you go to AWeber, if we're just going down the list of tools, you can see that AWeber has their own groups, ClickFunnels, HighLevel, all of those groups have, communities, or all of those softwares have communities around them, right? Maybe your target person is using Pabbly. I love the Pabbly community and groups, and my target person definitely is using Pabbly, because if I am promoting HighLevel, well, the HighLevel needs a lot of, like, when you're a HighLevel agency owner, you are, experienced enough in marketing that you're going to definitely be looking for Zapier or Pabbly or Integromat or something like that to integrate, right? So I would definitely want to go to all of those groups if I am promoting HighLevel, because that is, remember, at the end of the day, that's my target group. I'm still going to offer them the same $1 social media scheduler, but I am going to these specific groups because that is step 2, right? Step 1 is just, I have this $1 social media scheduler, and it's kind of generic, right? Generic in the sense that there's no specific target audience. But if the back end is specific, if I'm only promoting the HighLevel agency opportunity, or if I'm only working with lawn care business owners, or I'm only working with coaches, I want to make sure that wherever I am looking for that target customer is the end game, right? I'm looking in those groups that they are hanging out in, even if my offer is still the same. Okay. So hopefully I've cleared that a little bit, clarified that a little bit. I do want to say, I think, hello to Adafe. Hopefully that is correct. I'm horrible with names. I'm so sorry. Hello. He says, awesome. Floyd says, hey, y'all. Hello, Floyd. Okay, so that is really all that I had for you guys today. I did want to show you before. I told you that you could now go to the resources tab. Okay, let me go to resources. Oh, I'm sorry. You can go to the Tier 5 Genius Messenger CRM. Now, you know that we did change this for those of you who are members. If you're on the beginner plan, you now have access to all of these tools for free. You received a free upgrade. So now you have Biggest Fan, Post Profits, Winner Chicken Dinner, Groove Flu, Engagement Monster, Birthday Wisher, Post Filter. Okay, so you have all of these, right? You have the Groove Cloner, ClickFunnels Cloner. If you are in the business or the professional plan, though, you get all of these tools. Okay. And these are definitely great tools, like Friend Connector, like I was just showing you in the Disconnector. And before, you had to upgrade to the professional plan, but a lot of people don't really want to do all of that because maybe they only want a couple tools. So now if you go down here, you can see that you can actually add this tool on. Okay. And it is a huge discount compared to what you will find online. It's actually such a large discount that I can't publicly tell you what the price is. So definitely, if you're interested in maybe just adding on 1 or 2 of the tools or something like that, you now have the option inside the module. All you have to do is click add on, and then you will still have your business or your beginner plan, but it will include like the Friend Connector Pro if that's what you chose. Okay, so you can actually do that with all of the software now in that area, including Genius Messenger if you're interested in that. Okay, so thank you guys so much. If you're interested in joining, you can go to bridgetbartlett.com and create a free trial of My Vision Agency or HighLevel, whichever you prefer. And I will see you all tomorrow for a Friday Q&A. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.